What's the crack? Petzo here from Alco Irish Gamers. I'm here with my top 5 list for party games. We recently went to do the live stream with the guys from GameX. We went all the way up to their HQ in Dublin. They gave us pizza and beer. We wore our suits. It was a great night, but we played a heap of party games. So what I wanted to do was get those party games and put them in a top 5 list. So if you guys are interested in party games and playing with your friends locally on a couch, then this is the list for you. Number 5. Speedrunners is a 4-player. It's a competitive platformer with grappling hooks and power-ups and interactive environments. You run, you jump, you swing around, you fire rockets, you grapple onto people, and the whole goal is to knock them out of the back of the screen. It's kind of like a 2D Micro Machines. Kind of a big downside to me is the learning curve. If I know a map and I know how to play it well, I'm going to beat anybody who just picks up that controller because they just don't know it. It's not quite a pick up and play party game, and that can make it quite difficult. But it's a lot of fun when you get people who know how to play it. It can be like absolutely disastrous. People shouting at each other, you're at the edge of your seat, and that's kind of what you want from a party game. And that's why it's number 5. Number 4. Number 4 is Worms WMD. It's the newest Worms game, and man, I love Worms. It goes back to like 1996 when the game first came out. It's a serious throwback to my youth. I'm 31 now. So it's one of those first kind of party games I ever played. It's just simple. Each person starts off with a group or a team Worms. You use different types of weapons. It's turn-based. You have loads of weapons and stuff to pick from. The new game allows you to craft weapons as well, so you can make like the banana bomb 10 times better. It's also got vehicles in it now, which is pretty cool. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but they do protect the worms and they change up the gameplay a little bit as well. It's really, really good. The whole goal is just to wipe out the other team, but you can have a team. You can have 6 teams in there. 6 teams of 6 worms in there. So for sitting on the couch, having a drink and having a laugh with some friends, this is definitely one for that. It's great crack. It's pick up and play. There's not a whole lot of buttons in there. Sure, even Lydia has beaten us a few times, and she's a girl. Number 3. Number 3 is a mental game. This game is absolutely pure mental. It's move or die. The goal of the game is you keep moving or you die. We played this for our 48-hour charity live stream. The loser had to get fake tanned. So it was between me, Roger and Minion. You can watch that video. But it's an absurdly fast-paced 4-player local and online game where the mechanics of each level change every 20 seconds. It's the definition of friendship ruining. Move or die is really easy to pick up but very hard to put down. This game's a lot of fun with so many different game modes to choose from. Like it's just a stress-filled battle to the death. You know what I mean? 1 minute you're being chased by a rocket and everyone's trying to get away from it. Next minute you've got chainsaws and you're trying to stab each other in the back. You race one another, the floor will fall away, you might be ghosts and you have to scare each other. It's just endless. Like it's just mental. It's just mayhem, like from start to finish. And it's a great game for playing on streams and stuff like that because there's so much going on. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. And it's definitely a game to stick on if your friends are around and you want to liven up a party, because this will get everybody shouting at each other. It'll be like Christmas with the family. Number 2. Number 2 is Gang Beasts. Man, Gang Beasts is such a good game. Gang Beasts is a multiplayer game with like jelly-like characters. It's got melee fighting. There's hazardous environments. It's just set in like a fictional world. I think it's Beef City or something like that. But the intention of the game is to just kick and punch and headbutt your opponents until they're either knocked out, where you can put them into the hazardous environments to finish them off, throw them off stuff and things like that. But like what makes the game really important and what makes it stand out is like the way it looks. The physics of the game is a huge part of it. The physics are just hilarious. They're just so funny to watch the guys being thrown across the room and bouncing off things and stuff like that. And it's just fantastic. The game's been developing for ages and they've done a really great job with it as well. We actually ended up playing this during the live stream with GameX. twice. We ended up coming back to it towards the end of the stream again. It seemed to be everyone's favourite game. I've also noticed that this game is on, when you go to gaming conventions and they get the YouTubers on the stage, they're usually playing Gang Beasts and the crowd love it. They love watching it, you know, they love playing it. It's such a great game. I really wanted to make this my number one on the list, but there's a reason why it's not, and we'll go into that now. Number 1.
Jackbox Party Pack. The Jackbox Party Pack has not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 6.
Jackbox TV. I've played Jackbox with all my friends, all my family. It's just so easy to get involved in. It's literally, I put the game on my computer, I turn it on, I select the game, and everyone takes out their mobile phone or their tablet and they can suddenly play with us straight away. Even if you're streaming this game on YouTube or Twitch and you decide, you know what, I want to play with everybody who's watching me, you turn on Jackbox, they can all join in as well, and it's just fun for everybody. And this is why it's number 1. It's why it beats Gang Beasts, just purely because it's easy to set up. You don't even have to be a gamer to enjoy this game, and that's what's great about it. Some of the games, not to go through all of them, but some of the games, You Don't Know Jack is a fantastic quiz game, which you can have a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh with. We love Fibbage, it's one of our favourite games. It's up to 8 players, and what it is they ask you a question, there is one right answer, but you have to put in an answer that sounds right, but is a lie. And then if your lie gets selected by anybody, you get points, and then you also have to select the correct answer, so you get more points. It sounds complicated, but it's so much more fun to play. It's absolutely great. Another game we love to play is Drawful, where they give you an impossible sentence, and then they ask you to draw it, and then everyone else who's playing has to guess what you drew. And they get a couple of clues and a couple of hints, and they also get the answers from everybody else to pick from as well. So it's kind of like Fibbage in that way as well. You get points if people select your answer. But it's absolutely a load of fun. There's a ton of games on it, and hours of fun on there. I also noticed today that there is a Jackbox 2 and 3 out, which I have not played yet, and 3 looks really interesting because there's like a mystery game in there that I really want to play, so it's got to be on my wish list soon. And that's why Jackbox is just so much fun. It's because anybody can pick it up, anybody can play it, and it's fun and to laugh. We've done it New Year's Eve, we played it on all our live streams, we played it with GameX, it's gotta be Jackbox TV. Do you agree with our list? What games did we miss out on? What games should we be playing? What party games are you guys playing right now? Let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and that's been The Craic.